Hello, vinyl community. This is Tommy, and welcome to today's musical adventure, which is a conglomeration of the 2022 Summer Record Crawl. I do this every year with my friend Sean. Hi, Sean. We always do this, and I always share some of the stuff with you. We've got some special guests that are going to be in this video. I'm going to put it all together for you, and then I'm going to check in at the end and show you what I got. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Comment down below. You know the drill. Thanks for watching 2022 Record Crawl coming at you right now. Hey everybody, this is Tommy and welcome to another musical adventure. Today's adventure is the Record Crawl from 2022. You guys that follow my channel, you know about this. I do it every year with my friend Sean. Hi Sean. Sean's not going to be in the video, but there are going to be some surprise guests, some other YouTubers that you may know. And if you don't know them, you should know them. And we'll see if we run into them. You never know who you're going to run into. We're going to hit several stores on this record crawl, and I'm going to try to show you some of these stores you've seen before, so there's nothing new. But if it's a new store, if it's a store that I've not gone to yet, then we'll probably check it out. So follow us along. Let's have fun. Record Crawl 2022. We're in Matthews, North Carolina. This is Mad Jack's Records and Comics, and I'm going to show you guys the card here, phone number and everything. Give them a call. If you see anything in the video that you like, I'm sure he'll be glad to work with you. And when you come in, collectibles, but what are we here for? Records. New arrivals, some new pressings of stuff. We're not going to flip through everything, but some good new arrivals here. There's the wall. And various and sundry. Various posters and whatnot, and people shopping for records. What? It's Beetle Brad, everybody!
Who it is. It's Beetle Brad with the Who. Who? It's Beetle Brad.
All kinds of cool stuff, as usual. You'll never guess what Brad is buying. Of course, he's got CDs and cassettes for you folks that are in the digital and the cassette world. Collectibles. For the true diggers in the world, we have dollar bins. Every good record store worth its salt has dollar bins. T-shirts. I'm really surprised that Brad is not walking out of here with this.
I've got them both.
I have to show this because I had one of these when I was a kid, and I had the set. I had Bert and Ernie. It's very cool to see that. Hello, old friend. Hello, we are at Hardy Boys, the second Hardy Boys location, which I've not shown on my channel. And so this is your first time here too, right?
Yeah, I've never been here. Yeah.
It's a little bit smaller, not as much stuff, but he's got good stuff as usual. Dean's got good stuff. So you've seen my video on Hardy Boys. Well, here's the second Hardy Boys.
Yay.
It's at a little smaller location, but still packs the punch. New arrivals and a few comics. So this is an antique mall. It's in Matthews. It's called the Brass Grasshopper. And this is where Dean's second location is, Hardy Boys. There's the card and the information. And there's lots of cool stuff in here. Hey Brad, are you finding anything?
Yeah, actually I am. I'm finding some good stuff, but wait a minute. I think Tommy needs some help.
Instagram. Saw this bad boy hanging in here, which is really cool. It really caught my eye. So those of you who know, I'm a big Lee Hazelwood fan. Some might say I'm a hazelnut. We've been here before, Hardy Boys. There's a Brown Sounds. And Brad, what do you think so far?
Pretty good.
Pretty good,
yeah.
pretty good. What have you got there?
Couple neat. Look at this, Paul McCartney.
Yeah, it's a tug of war. It's a promo copy, right? Yeah, it's a great
Did
record.
my Vanna White.
Yeah. Ooh,
But it's a promo.
It's a promo. Let's look at that. There it is, the little promo sticker. Yeah, how about that? There's give my regards to Broad Street.
Yeah, give my regards to the broad on the street.
Yeah, and that's a
promo too.
Look at that. What do you know?
Yeah.
What do you know? And,
But wait, there's more.
Wait, there's
if
more.
You act now, toll free 1-800.
And it's Pipes of Peace.
Ooh,
what is that? Don't tell me.
Promo.
Oh, whoa! Look at that. Hardy
London
Boys.
Town. Look
London
at this.
Town.
London Town.
Yeah.
No promo.
No, probably it'd be better if it didn't exist at all.
Oh.
So this is Hey Jude by Bing Crosby. And so, hey Brad.
Hey Tommy.
Here's
wow.
Hey Jude by Bing Crosby. Do you know this one? Yeah, I have a copy on CD.
I'm sorry.
So, you know, no trip to North Carolina is complete on a record crawl without paying a visit to, you can tell I've been here before, Dylan Store, Noble Records. Dylan, what's up, man? Good to have you here.
Thanks for coming in. Just buying and selling as many records as I can.
Yeah. You know, you've watched his channel before. I don't have to point you in his direction. You've seen his stuff. If you got MoFi records, he wants them. Bring them in. He's all about it.
Buck a piece.
So we're done with this part of the record crawl, and Brad came along, and it was great to have Beatle Brad with me for this part of the trip. Brad, what would you rate today as?
It was great. Yeah, we saw a lot of good vinyl. Really enjoyed it. Yeah.
We did. We picked some stuff up, and if you're watching Brad's channel, I'm sure you're going to see what he got. And, of course, at the end of this video, you're going to see what I got. But I wanted to thank Brad for coming along. Of course, there's a lot more to see and do, but it was great having Brad on the trip. If you've been following me on the social media.
I do.
Yeah, well, and you know kind of where we've been, so you know what to expect. And so, you know, here we go. But Brad, thanks for coming along today.
Appreciate it.
It was great. Always great to spend time with you and hang out. And we're going to do more of these joint videos. So
it was fun.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Brad's got a big surprise for you guys on his channel coming up in the next couple of days. I'm not gonna give it away fast. I'm not gonna say anything.
Be a big surprise.
Stay tuned and watch his channel if you're not subscribed to Beatle Brad. By all means, Noble Records, Dylan, the hardest working man in vinyl, I think, these days.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Yeah,
thanks to him for making an appearance as well.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Tommy, I had a great time. I appreciate you coming by and being with us and all of that fun stuff. Yeah, definitely enjoyed having you here, and you definitely are more than welcome to come back again.
I'm welcome back. Thanks, Brad. So we are in Harvest Records in Asheville, North Carolina. Those who have seen my channel know about this. And we are looking around at different stuff, and what do you know? It's Sam St. John. What are you doing, Sam?
Well, you know, this is a great deal on this Iron Maiden, $49, and that's just a deal for any Iron Maiden fan like myself.
All right, we're at a new place, a relatively new place in Asheville. This is Citizen Vinyl. They have a record press, and they sell records in here. There's also a cafe. It's sort of a one-stop shop. It's in the old Citizen Times building, the newspaper, here in Asheville. And it's definitely worth a stop. Let's go in and check it out. We're at Citizen Vinyl in Asheville, North Carolina, where they are pressing records. That is a pressing plant. Stacks of green vinyl going in right now. This is in downtown Asheville. And they also have vinyl for sale. This is a cool spot. It's got lots of new records, quite a few used records, and of course the plant in the background. Everybody is all about the new arrivals bin, of course. There's some really neat stuff in here.
That was even still kind of quick birds. Yeah, that's a lighter album. Yeah, but it's after this one
All right, guys, there's Sam. This is my friend Ross. Hi,
Hello,
Ross. Say
Internet.
hi to everybody on the YouTube channel. So we just left Citizen Vinyl. What do you give it? A grade? What grade do you give it?
Ooh, well, it's a real nice store. Not a huge inventory, but definitely worth checking out just to see the pressing plant
Yes.
in action. I thought that was pretty cool. Sam, what do you think?
What is the scale here? Is it,
A, B, C, D, or F?
I'm gonna give it a. It's a C in terms of inventory, but it's a for aesthetics.
A for aesthetics.
Because-
So Ross, we left there, but you know there is another person that's not on camera, but we're talking about him. We all know him. My friend from New Orleans, Sean. Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
All right, we are in. Oh, look at that. There's a Monkey's Changes. We're at Static Age in downtown Asheville. Hey, Sam, what's going on? What you got there?
You'll never believe this.
Yeah.
You see this?
Yeah.
This was before Macca joined.
Oh, that must be really rare.
It's really rare.
Cool. We're at Voltage Records where Sam is digging. Sam, what you got there?
Tom Waits.
For no one. Sam, this is your second time to visit the great city of Asheville
It is.
for record hunting. What do you think so far?
It's been I think a little bit more prosperous than last time.
Yeah, yeah.
Although we've only hit about half of our spots here,
That's true. That's true.
and I've got more people force feeding me records that I didn't have before.
That's what you get for shopping with the likes of me and Ross and
It's highway
Sean.
robbery down here. Folks.
Yeah, well, you know, if you come record shopping with me, just be prepared to buy records. That's what we're here for, right?
That's right.
All right. Well, you know, no record left behind, right?
Not a single one.
Awesome. We're at a new spot. This is a place in Asheville, North Carolina. It's called Records in the Rad. I have never been here before, but we're going to go inside and take a look. I know you guys like to see new record stores. This is relatively new. It's been here for a little while. It's in the River Arts District in Asheville, North Carolina. Let's go take a look at Records in the Rad. Hey, Sam, what you got there, buddy? Yeah.
It's a record store day, live acoustic,
Yeah?
John Prine. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you need to have it.
Do I?
Yeah, you need to have it. But you
that's
know
all
what's,
it takes.
you know what's worse?
What's that?
I can really smell your TB sheets. I gotta check this out, Doc. Lots of really, really, really cool artwork in Records in the Rad. What's up, Frank? Look at Bo Diddley. These are beautiful pieces. You may recognize this government mule poster. He's contemplating.
This one's out of the shrink.
Yeah, yeah,
It's also, for what the numbers are worth, a higher number.
yeah. What are you thinking, man?
$50. 4 EPs, 4 LPs. Solo acoustic John Prine.
I think you need it, man. This got your name on it. It was here for you. Got some vintage t-shirts. One is missing. Ross, is Sam gonna buy the John Prine record?
He's gonna buy it. Yeah.
You think so?
I think he is.
A lot of cool collectibles. Hey Sean, is Sam gonna buy? Is he gonna buy it? You're saying yes?
I don't know what you're talking about.
This artwork is absolutely amazing.
I mean, you gonna get that John Prine?
I don't know.
It's not that big a deal, man.
Here is the business card for Records in the Rad. It's got the email, website, physical address. Sam. Man, Records in the Rad, what do you think?
Great place, great artwork. My pocketbook was a little bit deeper. I'd probably buy some art
Yeah,
that was on the wall.
beautiful art. And of
Yeah.
course, I showed a lot of it, you've seen it. But Sam, what we really want to know, what's in your bag?
Other than my hand,
Yeah, that's called pulling the trigger.
well, I had a lot of guns to my head.
Well, that was exhausting, and thanks for joining me on this trip. I want to thank Ross, my friend, Sam St. John, Beetle Brad. If you don't know their channels, check them out. I'm going to put a link to their channels down in the description below. Also, Dylan over at Noble Records, a great sport, and you guys probably all know his channel and follow it. But I want to show you really quickly. We're going to do a very quick rundown of everything that I picked up. This will probably be the part of the video that you fast forward through the most, but that's fine. But I'm going to break it down by like where I found stuff. Now, before I start breaking this down really quickly, I just want to say I was after something very specific. Now, I know that nobody can go on a record crawl or a big massive dig like we did and be very rigid. I'm only buying this, or I'm only looking for this particular thing. I was after 70s and 80s Christian rock music. Bands like the 77s, Phil Keaggy, Randy Stonehill, looking to fill some gaps. Daniel Amos, several bands, The Choir. I mean, just a lot of great bands from that era that I've really been digging their records and just trying to find more of them, which they're becoming hard to find. But anyway, so that's kind of what I was after when I set out on this trip. So the first place Sean and I stopped was in Hickory, North Carolina. We went to Crate Diggers. I showed their store a while back on my channel, and I picked this up. Ringo Starr, Stop and Smell the Roses. Even has the hype sticker on it. It's a record I did not have, so I was really glad to pick that up. So, Mad Jack's, which was the next stop, which you saw in the video. I picked up a couple of things there. Hey, it's Petra. This is new and improved Petra, Washes Whiter Than. I don't know this album. I know I'm not a huge fan of the 80s Petra stuff. I don't know what this sounds like, so I'm willing to give it a go and see what it is. Also picked up this Petra album. This is Come and Join Us, Petra, which I think came before that last one. But anyway, so that was another Petra album that I picked up. The next thing that I grabbed was from the Hardy Boys Brass Grasshopper location. This is the Paul Simon Songbook. This was the album that was released in England. Somewhere between, I think, the first and second Simon and Garfunkel album. A lot of these songs ended up being Simon and Garfunkel songs, but this is just Paul Simon and an acoustic guitar, kind of working through some stuff. I've had this on CD for a while, but really glad to get a vinyl copy. The next pile of stuff came from Hardy Boys, the main Hardy Boys location. Tower of Power, soul funk band from San Francisco, really great group, featured Lenny Pickett, saxophonist. You know him from the Saturday Night Live band. Anyway, this was a band that I really dug in college, and so found this copy there and thought I'd grab it. He had a lot of Johnny Cash records on hand, a lot of Columbia stuff for that matter, if you look back at all those promo McCartneys that Beetle Brad was showing. But I grabbed this one. This is the Man in Black. I think it's from 1971, Johnny Cash album. I wish that I had way more money. I probably would have wiped him out on a lot of the Johnny Cash stuff that he had. Petra, the first or self-titled Petra album, picked it up. That was at Hardy Boys. And finally, sort of my find of the weekend, I thought, was really stoked to find this record. What a Day by Phil Keaggy. This, those of you know, Phil Keaggy was the guitarist in the power trio Glass Harp. Left that band, pursued a long, still going career in Christian music. This is his first solo album. This is a really clean copy on the New Song label, and $3 at Hardy Boys. Just absolutely stoked to find that. So the next pile of stuff is from Dylan's store from Noble Records. Friends of Distinction, Real Friends, Grazing in the Grass is Such a Gas, Baby Can You Dig It, Grazing in the Grass, Friends of Distinction. That is not on this album, but I'm a big fan of Friends of Distinction, kind of a pop soul group along the lines of the Fifth Dimension, that kind of sound, very slick, very cool. But yeah, big fan of these guys, love their stuff. Another one I picked up from Dylan was Mortimer on the Phillips label. Now, those of you keen-eyed Beatle people, that's a white label promo. Mortimer was a band that almost signed Apple Records. They were in the front row of the audience at the Carson show when John and Paul announced the launch of Apple. Mortimer was there. They went over to England, cut some sides over there, but it just never came to fruition. Late 60s pop rock. Lunchbox Records in Charlotte, I grabbed some new releases. These are the new albums that are in the collection. Entering Heaven Alive, the new Jack White album. The second album he's put out this year. This is Detroit Denim. Look at that color on that. Nice. Entering Heaven Alive by Jack White. And my other big find of the weekend that I was really glad, Michael Nesmith, the RCA Different Drum, the Lost RCA recordings. These are the outtakes that were released maybe about 10 years ago digitally. They finally came out on CD. And so these are early 70s Nesmith solo recordings. I say solo, First National Band. There's the First National Band there. Really nice stuff. There's a lot of instrumentals. Fans of Red Roads absolutely have to check this out. Really cool set on Smoky Blue, I think they call it, Blue Smoke vinyl pressing. Very, very nice. Of course, those of you that follow my channel know that I'm a huge fan of Nez's, and really glad to grab that. So the next day, Harvest Records in Asheville, North Carolina. Phil Keaggy, Wind in the Wheat. This is a 1987 solo instrumental album. Electric guitar workouts mostly. So very cool. It was a Phil Keaggy I did not have. Glad to have it now. Citizen Vinyl, I managed to grab this, the record Shades in Bed. This is the UK copy. I do have the American pressing of this album, but this is the UK on the Virgin label. It's a 2-record set, so the UK track listing was a little different, and it's got a 12-inch included with it. So that was a very cool thing. And the last thing I picked up was at Records in the Rad, and I found this, Boulders by Roy Wood. I do not know this album. I know Roy Wood. He's from The Move and early ELO. But I know he was in Wizard. But anyway, this is the album Boulders, and it's steel sealed. There were a couple things I was looking at, but I decided that this is the one to go with because I've never seen it before and willing to take a chance on it. So very cool. Those are the records I picked up. Now, really quickly, my friends came bearing gifts, so I want to kind of show this stuff. Ross grabbed this for me, The River, Bruce Springsteen, and Tunnel of Love. He brought that along in his bag of goodies. We made some trades. He got some stuff, too. He also had this for me. It was a Van Morrison album I don't have, or did not have. Period of Transition. This is the one with Mac Rebenak, Dr. John. You know the doctor, Dr. John. And finally, Sean grabbed this for me, and I actually bought this. This was Doug Somm, Groover's Paradise. This was the Vinyl Me Please pressing, and he sent me a message a while back saying, hey, you know, he's like, do you want me to grab this for you? And I was like, absolutely. I'm a big fan of Doug's, so was really, really glad to get that. So I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Record Crawl 2022. I had a great time doing it. It was great to bring you guys along. Again, subscribe. Please subscribe to those other guys' channels. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't do anything. And watch the videos. Why not? Rowdy's worn out. He's tired. I'm tired. We're going to call it a night and listen to some records. Hey, until next time, thanks for watching.